We have figured out that Nojiro Marujiro, a Lalafell sitting atop a crate in Mother Miyun's Carline canopy, gives a quest called The House That Death Built, and it unlocks a dungeon. So let's go through it. As I live and breathe, you're that adventure everyone's been talking about, aren't you? I take it you've heard about that nasty business down near Isom Har? Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there? Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors, going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Isom Har and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth. Alright, that, once again, will require me to... Well, not require, but the fastest way is to teleport to Camp Tranquil for 221 gil. I'm not exactly rolling in the gil, but I think around this time in every character's development so far, I'm doing pretty normally as far as gil goes. Maybe even more, because I've done a bunch of side quests doing White Mage. But I think I have also spent, in general, more gil on gear? I don't know. Anyway, we are in the South Shroud. There is somewhere kind of in the... So it's like western. It's the western part. Almost like the middle... Well, let's just say northwestern part. But like the middle-ish, the south middle-ish of the northwestern part. There is an extremely large hole in the ground that seems to drop down for quite a while. There's also a ladder. Didn't really notice a ladder before. But a wood whaler expeditionary person here. Spear, green armor. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventure? And a rather seasoned looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand? You see, despite the fervent protestations of those Duskwites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you've got the stones for it. Pray seek out the others stationed at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. So we fly like a fool over to Quarry Mill. I got to level 16 White Conjurer yesterday, and then off camera decided to do a dungeon, and got like to level 21 in one dungeon. And I don't remember having a lot of rested experience points, so I don't know how that worked out. But Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain in Quarry Mill. Kind of more grayish armored. No, same green armor. Anyway, well met, adventure. I take it you have come to learn more of the recent happenings at Isom Har. That's ISSOM HAR. Isom Har, maybe. The site is of interest owing to the Gelmoran ruins. Gelmorran, Gelmoran ruins. Gelmora being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. Anyway, a few days past, we received reports from several anthropogiographers. I'm just going to go with that. That a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then suddenly, each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all I could do to take even a single step. According to E. Una Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution. Aether pool arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the ruins' magics. Unfortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way, though it beggars belief, every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect this, too, may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not like to suffice. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its deepest depths, you need but say the word. The House of Deathbolt is complete. Is that necklace gonna be good for my conjurer? So 2 mine, 2 direct hit rate. What we got now? Hold on, let me sort these. Yes, very good. I'll take it. Palace of the Dead is now accessible. It can be entered solo. Oh, I could enter solo with the party system, the NPC system. Players start at level 1 regardless of the current class or job level. Furthermore, only Aether Pool arms and Aether Pool armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. What? Each floor of the Palace of the Dead is randomly generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. Further details can be had by speaking with the Wedwiller Expeditionary Captain. Okay, so that may be the first time I've ever actually unlocked that. And I think I've heard people talk about doing it in chat, but I don't know. I got nothing. Anyway, that's it for this video. That's unlocking Palace of the Dead. I might do a video about doing it, but I honestly probably should research it a lot. Again, I've heard of it. I've heard people talk about getting to certain floors and whatever, but ta-ta for now.